Hey, good morning. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. And fact is, you're not going to grow your business if you can't get people to reply to you. One of the big problems we've got is no matter where you generate leads, it seems normal these days for people to ghost salesmen or saleswomen or salespeople, however you identify, right? So one of the big problems is you get a conversation going with them and all of a sudden it goes dark. They quit replying and you say, "Hey, did you get my last message?" And they still don't reply. This happens either at the very beginning when you first contact them and never hear anything, so you don't even know if it's a real live person, or once you're even in a conversation with them, as soon as they start feeling some pressure, they disappear. They quit replying. This is a big problem for agents. And, one of the things that I've found is as we do an autopsy, anytime something dies, we do an autopsy to find out why it died. I do that with a lot of listing presentations, with email sequences, with text messages back and forth. An agent will say, "Hey, here's the screenshots. Here's what was being said, and everything was going great." And then boom, they disappeared. And I know you've had this experience yourself. One of the key factors is to try your very best to make sure that every single response ends with a question. Now, that's a writer downer, by the way. Every single response that you have should end with a question. Does that make sense? Now, that naturally you started answering, and yeah, that does make sense. Because I asked you a question and I shut up, you reply. So we see this happen all the time where, agents will be in an email sequence and thanks so much. Yeah, here's the information you were asking about. It's $629,000. Hopefully you're enjoying the weather here. It's certainly beautiful out there. If you have any other questions, let me know. Well, that would elicit a zero response. You're not even asking for a response. So there's a million questions that you can end with. Is that within your price range? Does that make sense for you? Would you like to take a look at this property? More importantly, things like, are you only interested in this home, or would you like to also get access to foreclosure and pre-foreclosure properties? Are you open to looking at distress sales if they're in good condition? Would you like to get a screaming good deal by finding unlisted homes? See, these types of things, ending that question kind of sweetens the pot and it gets them interested in replying. Yeah, tell me more. How do you do that? Sure. What is it? Does that cost anything? All of those things. I'm trying to turn the monologue into a dialogue, right? I'm trying to not have a one-way communication where it's like, "Hey, if you're interested, call me. If that sounds good, if you'd like to see the home, just let me know." No, I want to ask a pointed question. And a lot of times that question should be sweeter, more attractive, more interesting bait than what they originally applied for to begin with, what they originally replied to. So this is one of the key factors when we look at successful threads. This is text message, email, Facebook Messenger, whatever, any communication at all. When we see successful threads versus unsuccessful, where the deal died, they ghosted you, they went away for a while or forever, and then you follow up in 2 weeks and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I already bought a home." And I know you've had this happen to you. The difference between the two, successful and not successful, is they're ending with questions. They sweeten it up a little bit and they keep getting bigger and better responses from them because you're making it look better. It's a better bait. They want to bite on it. So I want you to think about this every time you're replying to someone via email, text message. "Oh, I don't know. Maybe that text message is going to be too long." It's not too long. They're buying a house. They're selling a house. It is not too long. If you're doing a video, it's totally fine to do a 47-minute video because the people that aren't looking to buy or sell, there's no way they're going past 8 seconds. They won't go past 5 seconds. So why does it matter if it's a minute or 12 minutes or 486 minutes? It doesn't matter. Give the information that's needed. Don't drag it out, but give the information that's needed and have a strong call to action. So even when you're just starting out with your leads, whether it's text, email, Facebook Messenger, whatever the case is, we've got a lot of agents that are generating leads right now with Facebook Marketplace. The only way you can communicate with those leads is through Messenger. So end with a question, which would beget an answer, and keep doing that. Now, don't make it look obvious. I want you to read through the thread and make sure it makes sense and it doesn't seem salesy, because that high pressure sale is never going to work for you. But I think you'll find if you do that, if you just start putting right on the end there, you put a question and you end with that. Now, if it says all kind of crap about referrals are really important to me and you're the backbone of my business and I've been open since 1936, I got paid a commission on the Louisiana Purchase and I have 487 alphabet soup certifications down here and I was #1 in my office and I won the 8th grade spelling bee. If you're putting all that crap in your email signature, it's actually lowering your response. The more you look like a salesperson, the more crap you have in there. And your agent photo too. You're putting your agent photo in your emails. Same reason you put it on your business card. No other business card in the world. Insurance agents and real estate agents. That's the only humans that do it. And we think, well, why do we do it? Because that's what everybody else does. It's not what works. So start to make these changes. Start looking at what you're writing as a true sales message. And would this work in real life if I were speaking this? Do you think you would get better results? Now, by me asking you a question and shutting up mentally in your mind, because we're not face to face, you started answering. But if I would have asked that in real life, looking at you eye to eye, and I said, do you think that would get you better results? You're going to answer something. You're not going to walk away. You're going to answer something. So utilize this with your marketing campaigns, with your communications, with that lead conversion you're putting in place. I want you to get big results. I desperately every day try and help agents to help them in getting more deals. And I love to see these tremendous results we're getting all the time, but it's the little tweaks that can make such a big difference for you in your real estate business. Hopefully you find this helpful. Try it out. Let me know how it works for you. Have you done this before? Let me know in the comments here. Have you done this before? Have you had good results, bad results? Have you struggled with conversion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments here. I know as a real estate agent, you had to have struggled with something. You may have considered Zillow leads are no good. Realtor.com leads are no good. My broker was giving me some stuff. Those leads were no good. It might have been the conversion approach or the offer that you were giving them. If you gave me all of those leads and I just called them up and said, would you guys have any interest in really good screaming deals on foreclosures and pre-foreclosure properties if I can get them before they hit the open market? Call me back if you want it. You think I wouldn't get a response from that? Now, I wouldn't call those leads. That's not my style. I don't like begging for business. I want them to come to me. I'd rather shoot a video, put it on Facebook, hit them up through retargeting using their email address or phone number. They see it on Facebook and they call me and say, I saw that you can get access. Can you tell me about that? Well, we're a little funny about meeting with people. You got to be serious. Are you serious? Because I don't want to waste my time with you. They will chase you. What I'm not going to do is, sure, I can help you. No problem whatsoever. Oh, really? What's your daughter's name? I'm not doing that shit. I have a really good offer, so they will chase us. If you do that in your emails, in your text messages, in your voice memos, in your Facebook Messenger, every communication you have, end with a question. See if you get more responses that way. I'm Greg Luther. I'm here to help you. If you are not following this channel, do so right about here. Follow this channel, ring the bell, turn on notifications so you know every time I have a new video coming out for you. We got some long extended trainings that I'm hosting on YouTube and just giving to everybody. So make sure you're following the channel. My recommendation for you, recommend this to another agent you know. Share this with someone. Copy and paste it right now. Hit the share button down here or something. We're growing the community and we're doing very well. You've seen what we've done on Facebook, brand new to YouTube at this point. So as far as getting serious about it, and we're giving you tons of good content to help you out. If you are not a member with us, check out the video description below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.